Hello YouTube, it's me Tifal Wilderness. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Korean toy review. Yes, I haven't done one of these in a while. Some of you may know that the last one of these I did in August was I had very low viewing figures and I got a bit upset about it, and then I said in a few of my other videos, most notably my unboxing videos, that I wasn't going to do any more. Well, my Korean toy reviews were going to be suspended because I wanted to I wanted to wait for that video to get to 100 views. Sadly it hasn't quite got there yet, but I've had a bit of a think and decided that the reason that video got poor viewing figures is because of the YouTube algorithm. I think I'm being blighted by the YouTube algorithm, and I think that's the reason why that video got such shit viewing figures out of the gate. And before I get any further, I'd just like to vent my spleen at the YouTube algorithm, because I'm not very happy about this situation. So forgive me if I say, fucking bastard! YouTube algorithm, you wanker! Right, okay, I double dared you to ruin the viewing figures on this video. Come on! Right, so sorry about that. I just felt to have a little bit of a rant against the YouTube algorithm, because to be honest, I honestly think that this video is going to die on its arse, and I predict it's going to get like 15 views in the first 24 hours and it's going to have 30 views after 7 days, after a week. So there we go, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to get that out. I just want to get that out. Also, because I was a bit behind with my Korean toy reviews, I've got 3 figures that I haven't reviewed yet, this one and 2 others. I've also ordered the next 2 figures that I've bought, so they're on their way. Well, they're going to be on their way from Korea shortly. So I've got potentially 5 figures to review for you, on the trot. So this should be the start of a sort of like a mini marathon of 5 weeks with 5 Korean toy reviews going forward. So this is the first one. This is the delayed review of this figure, which I should have done back in August, but because of events it never happened. So let's get on with it, shall we? So right, today I have got this guy from the new series of Tobot's Dado Heroes, or Tobot 2025, Tobot Sonic, and here's his box. And as you can see, he fancies himself as a bit of a soccer player or a footballer. And there's his Tobot mark. All the stuff on the bottom, all the stuff on the top, plastic clamshell, blah blah blah. Comes with the little display base to stand him on. Comes with some of the cards. I can get them out. So you've got the 3 cards. They're just plain sort of backs. I mean, in earlier figures in the line, you had that plastic sort of like phone case that you could put the cards in, and it had, some of them had like the trace pattern and a faux sort of like home screen for the mobile phone. But they seem to have done away with that. They just got these basic sort of cards. One of them's got a bit of a lenticular sort of sparkle on it. So yeah, so you got some cards with him, and here he is in his alt mode. So this is a licensed 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe. This is the new 2025 model year Hyundai Santa Fe, and that's what Tobot Sonic's alt mode is. And there it is. Pretty sweet looking vehicle. I think, kind of looking from the front, it sort of reminds me of a late model Range Rover, kind of, but it's not. It is a large sort of SUV. Pretty cool. Now this guy does have accessory storage, to call it that, not necessarily weapon storage. So you've got in here, you've got his accessory, which you can take it out, and there's his ball, because like I said, he's a soccer player, so he has a ball. But like I said, this, you sort of open it out, and there's 2 little grooves in here, and it just rests in there like that. So there's that. So nicely detailed alt mode. It's got the Hyundai badges on it. It's got his name. My lights are bleeding out. He's got Tobot Sonic across the back. You've got Sonic on the number plate. Large wheels, which roll quite well. And it's pretty cool. Pretty nice looking, pretty well detailed. I mean, it's got a nice paint detail on the front. And it's got the stuff on the back. Now this has got a light up feature. I don't know as I've got... no, I haven't got batteries in him. So yeah, he's got the light up feature whereby, you know, I think there's a magnet in the ball, and I think you tap the ball on the hood and the front lights light up. But I haven't got any batteries in it at the moment, so it's not working. But he has got a light up feature. And there we go. Right, transformation, fairly straightforward on this guy actually. Kind of reminds me of Tobot Z or Tobot Z from the earlier 2023 season, because the whole front top of his car becomes his arms, and the legs is the bottom half, and the torso is like the front of the vehicle. So to start him off, you sort of start unclipping the front of the vehicle down the side and bring it down. So then, I mean, obviously the chest just drops down like that. The arms split and come off to the side, and you turn the waist round. Oh, hang on, it's quite stiff. There we go. And then the legs, there's a little panel inside here. That's his foot, so you just pull them out. And then you just fold the leg up. So you fold the leg in on itself, and that forms his legs. And then his arms, you have this panel on his arm that folds up, and then you rotate the arms face forward. So you fold that panel up, rotate the arms face forward, and then you've got this panel here which folds down the back, and then just position his head. Oh, got that round the wrong way. There we go. Oh, yeah, turn his head round. There we go, and there's Tobot Sonic in his robot mode. He looks pretty cool. He's got some nice colours going on. He's got the white on the chest and the shins, on his knees, and then he's got like the blue on the shins. Looks pretty cool. If you go around the back, you can see he's got like a number 7 moulded into the back, because obviously he's a sportsman. He's like a soccer player, so he's got like a number 7, like a jersey number on the back of his robot mode. Pretty cool looking bot. Obviously he's got the Choroid feature, so you can take his bot out, fold out his arms, and then you flip up his head, turn around his face, and there you've got his little Choroid dude. Now there is the ball opens out, and you can plug him onto the ball to like No, I haven't actually seen the episode in the show. I don't know whether he's trying to make it look like he's in a wheelchair or what, or whether it's just like a Segway, like a motorised sort of chariot that he rolls around in. But the ball can form a little thing look like that, so you can plug the ball, split the ball and then stand him on it. So that's good. And then you just put him back in there. And there we go. Articulation on this guy is fairly standard fare. So you've got shoulder goes round, shoulder goes in and out that much. He's got quite a stiff and softly ratcheted bicep swivel. Oh. His elbows only go to about 45 degrees, sadly. He has got a waist joint, but again, it's quite stiff. Thighs, forwards and backwards, in and out. Thigh swivel. He's actually got double jointed knees, so he can get a really deep knee bend. And then he hasn't got anything at the feet. He's just got the usual thing where he's got sort of angled cuts on the soles of his feet to give him a neutral A stance. But he does have these sort of moulded, what look like football boots with like sort of simulated cleats around the side. So that looks kind of interesting, I suppose. He's all right. He's okay. I'm a little disappointed that these parts of the vehicle mode go round his fists. They don't, sort of slide back to expose his fists. So, when his arms are up, you've got a chunk of car there. So that's a bit disappointing. He's all right. He's okay. So you look around. There we go. It's quite a simplistic bot. I mean, his articulation is fairly basic for a Korean figure. No surprises, no extras. His head sculpt's got like what looks like some sort of sports hat or a sports helmet or something. For padded helmets that certain sportsmen wear. When there's the contact between players. So they don't hurt themselves. It kind of looks like he's wearing some sort of a hat. But like I said, it's a shame I haven't got a magnet to make the lights work, or rather the batteries aren't in there, so I can make the lights work. So there we go. Like I said, he's a fairly straightforward figure. There's not much to him. He looks okay, but I think there's better figures in the line. But he's okay. He's all right. And that is that. So that was a quickie review because I've only done 13 minutes. So there's not a lot I can say about this guy really, because he's like I said, he's a bit straightforward. Yeah. So there we go. There's another Korean toy review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to put this up as a premiere. Hopefully more people will cotton on to it and watch it. Whether or not that works, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, I mean, I'm a bit unhappy about the viewing figures I'm getting on my reviews of late, and that's part of the reason why I did what I did back in August, where I said I was going to stop doing my Korean toy reviews, but that seems to have not worked out the way I hoped. But there we go. So I've decided to run this channel out till the end of the year, and then if things continue to decline, then I'm thinking about retirement. And if I retire, I'm going to quit. If I retire, I'm going to delete this channel and remove myself from YouTube. But that ain't coming yet, so don't worry. Anyway, I've been TFR Wilderness. Hope you enjoyed this video review. I will catch you all next time. Ta-da.